अच्छा. Alright, so in this video, we're going to be covering RISC and CISC processors and massively parallel systems. सही है तो these are very easy to memorize points. मैंने ये सब marking schemes से compile करे हैं. These have been repeatedly appearing in the marking schemes. तो आप लोगों को manually compile नहीं करना पड़ेगा इन points को. तो let's get started with RISC processors. RISC मैं लिख देता हूँ. Reduced instruction set computer. तो by the name आप अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि बिकॉज ऑफ रिड्यूस्ड हमारे पास सब कुछ एक लेसर फॉर्म में होगा बिकॉज देयर इज रिस्क एंड देन देयर इज सिस्क सो रिस्क स्टैंड्स फॉर रिड्यूस्ड इंस्ट्रक्शन सेट कंप्यूटर सिस्क स्टैंड्स फॉर कॉम्प्लेक्स इंस्ट्रक्शन सेट कंप्यूटर तो there are going to be some differences there बल्कि there are going to be many differences and this will be on the lower side of things because of the simplicity of the processor तो अभी मैं बुलेट पॉइंट्स डाल देता हूँ and let's start with the points. Um, less instruction sets are available, less instruction formats are available, few addressing modes are available. अब एक और पॉइंट है more registers are available. सही तो ये एक और पॉइंट था. Now we're gonna be moving on to the more practical side of things के how does it affect the processor, how does it affect the computer. So pipelining is easier. Pipelining is a whole process of how to save clock cycles, how to enable the processor to act more efficiently. तो वो हम बाद में cover करेंगे in another video. That's another topic. So it's a pretty good topic and I'll be covering that in another video with some past paper questions. अभी दो और points हैं. It consists of a hardwired control unit of uh, सही है. It supports a software-based approach. Delete. It supports a software-based approach. क्या हो गया इसको यार? Supports a software Alright, so we're done with RISC processors. Ab we're gonna be moving on to CISC processors. So I'll write that down. Complex instruction set computer. Good. अब मैं bullet points डाल देता हूँ. Let's start with the points. अब as you can see हमारे जो RISC processor थे उनमें लेस कवर्ड ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल हो रहा था बिकॉज ऑफ द सिंपलिसिटी ऑफ द प्रोसेसर. अब यहाँ पे ये कॉम्प्लेक्स है तो सो देयर आर मोर stuff available such as more registers, more instruction sets and stuff like that. Okay, so let's start with the points. More instruction sets are available, more instruction formats are available, more addressing modes are available, less registers are available, Pipelining is harder. Oh my God. Pipelining is harder. It supports a hardware-based approach. It consists of a microprogrammed control unit. सही है तो these were the points और as you can see बहुत contrast है points में where there is more there is less and where pipelining was easier in CISC it's harder और फिर वहाँ पे सॉफ्टवेयर बेस्ड अप्रोच था यहाँ पे हार्डवेयर बेस्ड अप्रोच सपोर्ट किया जाता है so these are the stuff all right so these are all the points that you need for RISC and CISC processors now we're gonna be moving on to massively parallel systems let me just massively parallel systems alright तो ये बहुत okay wait ये बहुत सिंपल टॉपिक है my bad बहुत सिंपल टॉपिक है बस आई थिंक कुछ इसमें कभी कभी कम्प्लेक्सिटीज आ जाती हैं जो कि आई थिंक दिस these notes will cover so first of all we need to understand what are massively parallel systems uh, the word massive stands for large number of processors alright so a system that has a large number of processors और parallel means simultaneously मतलब कि जो सारे processors है वो simultaneously डेटा डेटा पे काम कर रहे हैं मतलब डेटा को प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं सही है तो अगर मैं इसको इन वर्ड्स लिखूं तो फिर होगा ये कि massive means large number of processors parallel means to execute instructions simultaneously सही है so this was a pretty basic explanation अब इसके ना कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट्स होते हैं massively parallel systems के पहला तो हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट होता है एक तो अब वो क्या होता है मैं आप लोगों को बताता हूँ basically processors need to be able to communicate क्योंकि ताकि डेटा ट्रांसफ़र हो सके डेटा पैरेलल तरीके से प्रोसेस हो सके तो each processor must be in contact with the other processor in order for data to be processed simultaneously so this is a hardware requirement और फिर एक और because there's a hardware requirement there must also be a software requirement तो software requirement होगा क्या कि वो एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म देगा ये मैसिवली पैरेलल सिस्टम को ताकि डेटा ट्रांसफर हो सके बिटवीन द प्रोसेसर्स ऑलराइट तो अब मैं इसको ज़रा लिखता हूँ हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट processors need to be able to communicate so that the process data is transferred from one processor to another software requirement a suitable program is needed which allows data to be processed by multiple processors simultaneously alright good तो we are done with RISC processors, CISC processors, massively parallel systems. अब of course हमारे पास pipelining बची है जो कि is as important as any of these topics. But I think उसका जो concept है वो आपको past papers questions से ज़्यादा समझ आएगा because of the clock cycles and stuff and it's not really easy but once you get the hang of it it becomes very easy and basically pipelining is just execution of instructions इन पैरेलल जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है मैसिवली पैरेलल सिस्टम्स ऑफ कोर्स अगर यहाँ पर रेस्ट प्रोसेसर्स होंगे तो मैसिवली पैरेलल सिस्टम्स भी पाइपलाइनिंग यूज़ कर सकते हैं तो इट्स अ होल कॉन्सेप्ट मैं आप लोगों को समझाऊंगा इन अनदर वीडियो. Alright, so stay tuned for that video. Hope you guys learn from this, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.